Good Thursday morning to you guys. So it is right at about 9 o'clock and I've been up for a little over an hour and a half. I'm going to try this ketone breath tone meter here and see where I'm at this morning. Now if you followed so far, you'll see my progress. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, let's watch. I don't know if you can see it or not, hopefully you can. Now I did read that when I'm in the 40 range, I'm in nutritional ketosis, so I'm at 34, it's not too bad. Alright, here goes round number 2, just curious to see. I like to do it at least 2-3 times just to make sure. It was 34 last time, so let's see what this is. So 35. So we'll go with 34. Not bad, not bad. So just a comparison here, as you can see on August the 1st, the first one I took was 30. And the second one on the same day I took was 32. You see the times and everything, the dates. And then today, first one I took was 34. Second one I took was 35, so not too bad. I mean, I'm going up. That's good. Getting closer to ketosis. Alright guys, as you see, the main ingredient for this is cabbage. Stay tuned for some great recipes. Alright guys, so a guy at work showed me this recipe and it is so awesome. Oh my gosh. I mean, when I first tried it I thought, is this for real? And then of course I made it keto friendly, which I think he did too, but anyway, I'm going to show you how to make it. It's so easy, it's so good. It's time consuming, but it's well worth the wait. So the number one ingredient is Right Brand bacon. Now you can use whatever bacon you want. I just prefer this one. Like I said before in many of my videos, or at least a couple, actually one, but this brand bacon is the best. And I'm not sponsored by them, but my God, Right Brand bacon, if you want to sponsor me, you got a sponsor for life. Alright. So let's go ahead and dig into this. I'm going to show you the easiest route to get this done. And it's so awesome. I can't wait. My mouth's already watering. So for a whole head of cabbage, I almost said lettuce. Well, half of a head, I use 4 pieces of bacon. So for a whole one, I'm probably going to use about 6. I know you would think, well, if you use half, I would use 4. But I'm going to use 6 and see where that gets me. And then if I have to use 2 more, then we'll see. Alright, so the best way to do this, seriously guys, the best way to get this bacon cut up and cooked, I'm going to show you real quick. I used to show the whole entire thing of cutting up bacon, who wants to say that? But I like just to go ahead and take it and cut it with scissors, meat scissors. Okay, now I like to cut mine in about 1 inch, 1.5 inch strips. See how easy that is? Okay. So as you can see, I'm putting them all, compound cutting them. Alright, so I've got my bacon cooking here, you see. Right on like 4.5. I don't want to get it too fast, and I don't want it to stick too much to the bottom. Okay? And it looks like 6 pieces are going to be right amount, which is a good thing. Alright, so there I have my cabbage all cut up. Now the thinner you cut this, obviously, the quicker it's going to cook. So I have it cut pretty thin, at least to my specifications anyway. So Once this bacon gets a little more brown, I'm gonna go ahead and dump it in there. So at my wife's request, I had to add 2 more pieces of bacon, and I don't blame it. It did need it. Now we're looking like the real deal, guys. Okay. Once this gets ready to be a little more brown, especially the 2 pieces I just put in, we're gonna add the cabbage. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is this: do not wash your cabbage and put it in here with all the wet drippings on here, because you have a splash going on and you don't want that. So, okay, it's just a little tip. It's done the first time, so I know. If you're gonna wash it, which I did yesterday when I bought it, you need to make sure you dry it off as best you can. All right, so if you're on keto, obviously you're watching this, and you want to watch your carb content, I like to use garlic now. This is the one I'm using right here, this minced garlic right here. Okay, for 1 teaspoonful, it has 1 carb, so it's not that significant for me, so I'll just go ahead and dump it in. I like to mix it up because, you know, the juice is in the bottom. And then put it in there with my bacon. You can put whatever spices you want, as long as you got them in your macros. Count them. All right, we are just about ready to add the cabbage. All right. Now I'm not going to dump any of this grease out, because this is the grease that's in there is what you need to cook the cabbage. Now you can cut this cabbage any way you want to, like I said. Okay. All I do is I just put it in there and just kind of break it up a little bit, as you can see. Maybe you can't. Let's see. How about that? Okay. So I just go ahead and you can use the scissors and cut it up, whatever you want to do. This pot may be just the right size for what I need. Okay. I'm not going to use that piece because that's the end. And you may have to use a little bit of olive oil if the oil is not enough. Usually, last couple of times I've made it, I've had to put some oil in it, so that's okay. I know it looks like a whole lot, and you're like, wow, that pan is really full, but you know what? Here soon it will be actually condensed down pretty small, so. Okay, for the first little while, you're gonna have to go ahead and stir it and let it cook down. All right, guys, I think we're all in the same boat. We think that probably 8 pieces of bacon. That's thick cut, so for 1 head of cabbage, at least at my household. That's what we're going with. Okay. Another little thing is, if you cook bacon regularly like we do here, and we don't have this, but I want to get one. It looks like a little cup, and it's got a filter on top. And when you cook your bacon, you dump the grease in there. There's a little filter that cleans the bacon debris or whatever out, and then just has the oil in the bottom. And then you could either put it in the freezer or whatever you want to do. And then that way, when you make this or anything else that you need bacon grease for, all you got to do is get that out, spoon it out, put it in there, bam. That way I don't have to use any olive oil or anything. Just a little tip. Alright, I'm going to let this simmer here for about 20-25 minutes, and then I'll get back with you and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it's looking like. You see how much it shrank down. As long as your cabbage is looking glistening like that, you got more than enough grease. I haven't added any of my EVOO at all. So I believe we're on track. Okay? I think we probably still have at least another 20 minutes minimum before this is ready. It's not soft enough yet. So we will see you back here in about 20 minutes. I got it set out for. Key to this is cook it slow, guys. Cook it slow and stir probably every 5 or so minutes, or whatever you feel like you need to do. I've been doing like every 5 or so minutes. See you back here in 20 minutes, guys. Alright guys, it has been about 22 minutes since I've been last on my... This is what it looks like. Okay, it is ready. So if you're looking for prep time, you're looking right at about an hour to cook and to cut it and get it all done. Probably about an hour and 10 minutes really, to be exact. But it is ready to eat. I had to add some more salt, quite a bit actually, probably about, I don't know, at least a teaspoonful, and it made it perfect. I put a little garlic salt in here too also. You can flavor the taste if you want to or whatever. As far as the macros go, I'm going to try to put some macros down at the bottom. It's hard to do it unless, I can do it from mine, but you just need to adjust it for your own self. Alright guys, so there you have it. This is a quick and easy little side dish, or a meal if you want it to be. There it is. The only thing I wish I had done was to brown my bacon a little longer. But it's there for flavor, and I'm ready to eat. Guys, if you like what you see here, like and subscribe. Click on that little bell so you'll get notifications when I upload. And we'll see you back here on the next recipe, guys. God bless.